Hey there, Jamie here from Underground Ecom, and welcome to this client case study. Today we're going to be talking about how we were able to generate $109,000 in brand new revenue for this client in just the first 30 days through a tailored Black Friday Cyber Monday sending strategy. We're actually able to apply those findings from the first month of working with this client and actually apply those to get even better results in December as well. So I'd love to talk to you a bit about that and also tell you a little bit about the client first. They actually operated in the beauty niche and they've been selling premium fragrances for the last 40 years. So they'd really established themselves as a retailer and as a wholesaler in the space. They had a really strong brand as well. Now, they just started to develop their e-commerce channel and we're actually seeing some really solid numbers on the front end, bringing in multiple 6 and sometimes 7-figure sums on a monthly basis. Now, the position they found themselves in October is they were doing really strong revenue throughout the entire year. Their list was growing rapidly, faster and faster each month, and they just absolutely weren't taking advantage of that asset. They knew they were leaving money on the table, and they knew that there was a lot of lost revenue potential in that list that was just growing more and more dormant. So that's really the heart of why we were brought in, to put in place that strategy for them. We'll quickly go through what the objectives were for this client. We had 3 main objectives after producing an audit for them. The first, naturally, to maximize their very fast growing subscriber list that was just laying dormant and being completely underutilized at this stage. Now, in line with that, obviously Black Friday just round the corner. We had absolutely no time to lose and really not as much time as we'd ideally want to test. So we knew we absolutely had to get the strategy spot on for Black Friday Cyber Monday to generate the maximum amount of revenue we could for the event with a limited period of testing time, which is absolutely fine. Now, in order to get that right, thirdly, and arguably most importantly here, was to get the segmentation strategy on point. We knew that they had a huge dormant list. We had to maximize the value of every single subscriber for that sale without just broadcasting general sale event emails. So we really had to get that right. We knew that each member of their subscriber list had a different relationship with the brand. We just had to target effectively to unlock the full potential of the list. Now, we'll quickly look at where the client was in October, obviously doing really solid numbers in October here, $213,000 on the front end, $31,000 through email in total, absolutely nothing through campaigns. So an extremely basic setup here, some basic flows here to recover a little bit of lost revenue, but ultimately a lot being left on the table, as we'll quickly find out. Now, just to dive in a little bit more detail on our approach here, it really boiled down to 3 things. At the heart of a good Black Friday Cyber Monday strategy, or indeed actually any strategy for a sale event, having a smart discounting structure, that's really where we put the majority of our testing time. We knew that we didn't have a lot of time to lose and we had to act fast. So as long as we get the incentive correct and the discount offering correct for this event, means that we knew we could harness some real revenue potential for that. So we absolutely had to get the offer correct at the beginning. Now, in line with that was having an advanced sending strategy, something which allowed us to really target our messaging and ensure that the approach we were going to take, the strategy we were going to put in place for this brand was going to land and was going to be effective. And that would not have been possible without effective segmentation. We realized we could break the list down into engaged, first-time buyers, churn risk customers, win-back and VIPs, as well as a couple of other list segments for follow-ups as well. So doing this meant that we could be much more targeted with our messaging and ultimately land much more effective email campaigns. So let's have a look at the results throughout Black Friday. This is just a quick screenshot of what their campaigns dashboard looked like. This isn't all of the campaigns we sent, it's just a few here. We were actually able to generate in total $109,535 in campaign revenue just through that event. And if you take all of the revenue in total increase from October to November, email increased 557% as a result of us stepping in. So really happy to see that. We were able to utilize every area of the list and extract the maximum revenue potential from those different segments. And therefore we saw email increase in revenue from $31,000 in October to $204,000 in November. So we were really pleased with that. Now, people might just say that that's just because it was Black Friday and we all know the power of that event. We wanted to show that we were dedicated to continued growth with this client. So I've put this together here. You can see where their email revenue was in October before Underground Ecom. Once we stepped in, developed some advanced flows and developed their campaign strategy, we took their email revenue from $34,000 in October to $204,000 in November, increased to $256,000, so even better results than Black Friday, Cyber Monday in December as a result of this continued growth plan that we put in place. So really happy with that. It shows that the strategy was consistent, it was predictable, and it was repeatable past just the Black Friday, Cyber Monday event. That is absolutely critical there. Now, just to be clear, our work did not stop there with this client, and we had some next steps in place and continue to work with them to this day. We made sure to develop a sending strategy to achieve predictable revenue growth through Q1. That was a really cool goal of theirs, so the results didn't just stop in November and December. And also to accompany that, to complement that, was an advanced automation and list growth strategy. We knew we had to continue to rehydrate the list, keep people engaged, and make sure we were able to generate those results month on month. I hope you enjoyed this case study, and you can check out more like this on the Underground Ecom website. Thanks a lot.